Glory. Behold and choose. We understand that Shema means not only hear, but to listen and obey. In the same way, Re'eh means not just see it with your eyes, but behold it and choose God's way over our own. In this parashah, we learn that the covenant obligates the whole community to walk a path which intensifies blessing in one direction and curses in the opposite direction. Mediocrity is ruled out. I'm going to say that again. Mediocrity is ruled out. The prophet Jeremiah uses a form of the same word, re'u, when he says, "Stand at the crossroads and look. Ask for the ancient paths. Ask where the good way is and walk in it, and you will find rest for your souls." This final book of the Torah, Devarim, describes the children of Israel at the crossroads of their wilderness journey. They are instructed by Moses on the good way to follow once they enter the promised land. But via the gift of free will, God has placed the choice completely in the hands of mankind as to whether our future will be one of blessing or of curse. The critical choices we must make at the crossroads of Adonai are first, whether to set out on his path or not, and second, when we do, if we do, whether to follow his directions or not. And we must make this choice not just at the beginning of our walk with Adonai, but daily. It's not a one-time choice, folks. It's daily. It's multiple times daily, sometimes for me. When Moses says, "See, I am setting before you today," I need another hand. Somebody. Hallelujah. Okay. I think. Hallelujah. Thank you. Blessing and curse. It means every day. Every straying step from God's good way, every act of disobedience, unless repented of course, will ultimately lead to death instead of life, to curse instead of blessing. Mount Gerizim, where blessings are stated, and Mount Ebal, where curses are stated, both stand in the same soil. Think about this for a minute. The blessings and the curses stand in the same place. They get the same rainfall and dew and the same winds blowing over them, yet one is stark and devoid of growth, and the other is filled with life and vegetation. This reminds us of the fact that external circumstances do not determine our blessing, or lack thereof. What counts is how we react to them. The choice continually is ours as to which path to take, which moral choices to make, and which guidelines to follow. Our choices determine which mount will symbolize our future, Gerizim or Ebal. The first 6 verses of this parashah are discussed in great detail over the next 17 chapters of Torah. In this way, the stage is set for choosing blessings, renewing the covenant across generations, and obeying Torah's commands in the service a redeemed nation grants her sovereign, the Lord Adonai. I don't know about you, but I want to always and in all circumstances choose Adonai's best way for me, which, by the way, may not be the best way for you. And I am realizing more and more that a lot of little choices I make are really not the best. Also, I am seeing that some of the things I choose to do or may not do may be the best at that time. I think we often settle for good or okay over God's best. I pray that we each will become so in tune with the Spirit of Adonai that we will automatically choose his best in any given situation. Finally, may we remember what Yeshua himself said, "Let your light shine before men, so they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Amen.
Amen.